Go. So, Paul, here we are. What is this video cast or something?
What? This is season 4, episode 5.0. XFactory VideoCast
5.0? Well, where is the
We're
shop?
catching up. It's June. It's the 6th month. We only need to do one more.
Yeah.
And then we'll be at one a month.
Yeah, where's the shop? Where are we?
I don't know. We are at Pheasant Run right now. I don't know what happened to the shop. Hopefully it's all right.
Yeah. Maybe
we
burned down?
Pheasant Run in Holly, Michigan.
Yeah.
This is Terry. What's his last name, Chaz?
Terry McDowell.
Terry McDowell's backyard. And it is one of the epic tracks in Michigan. We are here at the Factory Tracks Racing Series. I think this is the second event in their summer series, hosted at Pheasant Run. The first event was at the RC Clubhouse. And next, I think they're going to, what do you say? Where are they going next? Robert's RC, I believe?
I don't know. I have no idea. Be honest with you?
Yeah, we're here at Pheasant Run, and we wanted to show you guys
and we want to shout out
Michigan outdoor racing was all about.
We also want to shout out to Al Horn, who's organized this event.
Al Horn puts on a really good event.
Called the Factory Tracks Series.
I have to say, so it's Al's series is 2 days. Each event is 2 days, and it's kind of rough because it's 2 days. It's your whole weekend, but it's kind of nice because it's really nice and relaxed. We were finished up by what, 6 p.m. yesterday?
Yes, we were.
We're going to be finished here on Sunday by 3:30 or 4. Right. You know, time to go home, get dinner.
We might be able to get home and see the mud hens.
Anyway, Mike 6 Cube has been doing really well. Just finished 5th in the last round after a little bit of a rough start. That first lap was pretty bad. Running the good old J Concepts Goosebumps with stock foam. Some J Concepts rips up front. Car's working really well. But we also thought that this video cast would be a good opportunity. Why are we shooting it here at Pheasant Run? Why are we actually here?
Yeah.
Well, this
weekend... How come they're not holding the Worlds here?
Right. This weekend was also the World's warm-up, of course, at Yatabe Arena in Japan. And of course, the big controversy is that they're running it on they actually put it on their on-road track. They put down astro turf with wooden jumps. And of course, everyone is asking why. You know, why can't we have, this is real off-road racing, right? This is off-road, throwing rooster tails, loose dirt, you know? Why can't you have it here? And the unfortunate answer is that the way we qualify, the way our racing is run, this is not a fair surface to all competitors. The fact is that this track changes. It changes through a 5-minute run, much less between race 1 and 2 and between races 2 and 10. And when you put 120 buggies on this, 12 heats of two-wheel drive modified buggies, when you've got Cavalieri in race number 2, and Mayfield in race number 4, and Dakota Fenn in race number 6, and Paul Sinclair, I'm going to throw myself in there, in race number 10, you have to have a track that is just as fast, that is the same difficulty level in race 2 as in race 4 as in race 10, or else someone's at a disadvantage and has a legitimate complaint. And so that's why we can't host, that's why, at least in the U.S., our major off-road races, the Cactus Classic, the Columbus Race, the Nationals, have moved to high-traction, indoor, consistent tracks. Yeah. So that it's consistent for all competitors and even.
So do we have an idea that might work to fix this?
So a few months ago, Aaron Waldron on Live RC put up a really interesting column in which he commented on RC racing. And he commented on a whole bunch of facets of the racing, but one thing that really interested me is he asked why we don't have more focus on racing. Why is the big focus on your racing time and not on who you beat? And so what Chaz and I were talking about on the way up here on Sunday to this wonderful off-road track is why couldn't you run an event with essentially Reedy race style qualifying? Okay? Imagine if, rather than focusing on what time you ran, all you had to do is worry about where you finished in your race. And if you finished first, you got a 1. If you finished second, you got a 2 in your heat race. And then, after 4 rounds or 3 rounds of qualifying, you just add up your round scores. You got a 1, a 3, and a 5. That sounds like 9 points to me. And so you'd be qualified ahead of someone with 10 points, and you'd be qualified behind someone with 8. And I would still take the race times, your standard 8 laps in 5 minutes and 10 seconds. I would take those and use them as a tiebreaker. But I think it'd be really interesting to run an event with essentially Reedy style qualifying.
What happens is that everybody in
Right.
this race has an identical track.
Exactly. If all that matters is who I beat in my heat race, then suddenly if the track slows down by a second a lap, you know, through the 10 races, or if it speeds up because the sun comes out, or if someone waters differently for heat number 2 than heat number 1, suddenly those things don't matter, because the only people you have to beat, the only thing your qualifying is based on is beating the people in your race who are running on the same track you are.
And by using random seeding,
Right, you'd have to randomize, you know, so every round you'd randomize the heat sheets, you know, so everyone was racing with different people each time. But I think it'd be just a fascinating way to race, and I think that such a system could maybe get us back to running nationals on a real off-road track with goosebumps throwing rooster tails.
yeah.
Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. We're having a lot of fun here in Holly, Michigan. I love coming to this track once or twice a year. Pheasant Run, Holly, Michigan. Thank you, Terry McDonald. Thank you, McDowell. Thank you, Al Horn, for letting us shoot this video and putting on an amazing race series. Take care, guys. I'll see you next time.
Go.
Please,